Hi everyone, and welcome to Virtual Church for this week. Today is Valentine's Day and we're surrounded by images of love and hearts, and maybe you think it's a little bit soppy. But today we're going to think about love, and specifically God's love for us and how we show that love to other people. So to start with, I'd like you to pause the video and write down a list of all the people you can think of who love you. It could take you a while. And then write down a list of how you know people love you. You might have things like they give you a hug, but you might have more practical things like they cook your dinner for you, they cook your favourite dinner, or they keep your clothes clean or the house clean, and they make sure you get new clothes when you need them. Whatever it is, there's all sorts of loads of different ways that people show that they love us. So pause the video now and write down your two lists. Our Bible passage this week comes from 1 Corinthians, which is a letter in the New Testament, which was written by Paul to the church in Corinth to help them to understand how to live like God wanted them to. And we're going to read the beginning of chapter 13, which is all about love and what love looks like. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. So look at all these different descriptions of love. When we love someone, we should be patient, we should be kind, we should be forgiving, we should be selfless, which means not being selfish and thinking of other people before ourselves, and so on. This is how God loves us. He is always all of these things. We get things wrong because we're human, but God doesn't. Sometimes we try to be patient, but we're tired and we get angry even when we don't mean to. God doesn't. So let's think about the passage. You might want to pause the video again to think about these questions, or you might want to think about them later. They're all written down on your email. So what does it mean when it says that God is love and that God loves us? What does that mean? How do you know that God loves you? And look again at all the things that Paul says that love is. Which one are you best at, and which one is the hardest for you? There are 3 activities to do this week. 2 are quite crafty and involve cutting out lots of hearts and then creating things out of them. And then, if you do these activities, or one of them, you probably don't need to do them both, but you can choose which one you'd rather do. Choose a new one each day and try really hard to do that thing. So if you choose, for one day, you choose love is patient, try really hard to be really patient that day. And the final activity, you might not want to do it today, and that's fine, but you could do it sometime this week. It's half term, you've got a bit more time. Is to do something to show you love somebody. So if you're a little bit older, you could perhaps cook dinner. If you can't cook a whole meal, then maybe you could do some of it. Maybe you could help out a little bit. Maybe you could pick up all your dirty socks for the week. Whatever it is. Could you make someone a card or a present to show how much you love them? Maybe you could tell somebody every day that you love them. There are loads of things you could do. How imaginative can you be to show someone you love them? For our prayer activity today, you're going to need to look at some photos. So you might want to look at them on your phone or in a photo album if you've got one, wherever you find the photos. Look at photos of people you love. And as you look at the photo, thank God for that person and thank God that he loves them as well, and he loves them even more than you do. Tell God what you love about them and ask God to look after them, particularly if there's something specific that they need prayer for at the moment. Have a lovely half term and don't forget to keep showing people how much you love them. Bye.